Hi, it's Philip again. This time I'm going to show you a Link Joker deck profile. Not the Messiah sadly, but Starhulk. Let's see the world burn. Alright, time to go into this beautiful deck profile of the world burning. That starter is kind of obvious because we need it for specific grade 1s. It's a Starhulk as well, so why not? Plus, I honestly think he looks cool. Let's look at the other grades for now. Now, usually we just show you the grade 3s, but this deck runs a grade 4, the main unit Brent Ranger. And both the grade 3 and grade 4 have the same effect of reversing triggers. It's just the grade 4 gives you that added bonus of hitting draw triggers in fronts and not only heals and crits. We also run the Machina. He's actually not a Machina, but automat, whatever. Regardless, he's a great support grade 3, because not only is a beat stick, he actually gives your opponent dry checks. That way you can kind of hit, the reverse trigger effects a little bit easier. Granted, it just doesn't plus your opponent, so if they hit a trigger on the third or more dry check, they will have to ditch it. So that's an extra bonus. Really nice. For the grade 2s, this is our lineup. Now, what you're thinking, it looks kind of weird. There's a reason. Starhulk, definitely because of his ability. One, he gains plus 10k every time a Starhulk is revealed on the dry check, so that's nice. But his other ability of intercepting and looking at the top card, if you have a Starhulk Vanguard, it's really good. Because you can mess up your opponent's drive checks, you can mess up their draws, you can set specific things. Like if your opponent Vanguard attacks and you look at the top card and it's a heal trigger, just leave it up there and saying, hey, this is gonna be fun. We're running a deleter. The only reason we're running this deleter is he's a great early engine. Like, he's a beat stick later on if you fill up a board, but early in, you ride him, swing. If your opponent has an empty board and most likely they're going to take the hit, you can draw off of him. So he's a nice draw engine early game. Now this right here, this is a nice tech card that combos off with a great grade 1. It's an easy act skill, retire this, Soul Blast 1 to draw a card so you can filter a little bit out of your deck. His other skill is when he's retired, you can counter blast 1, and your Vanguard, when it attacks, your opponent has to use 2 units to guard from hand. So kind of forces a guard restrict. The guard restrict's not that detrimental. It's the fact that they have to call 2 cards, which is, and it comes off for the grade 1 really nicely. Speaking of grade 1s, okay, first we're gonna start with Starhulk. He's in here for 2 reasons. One, he's a Starhulk, so it helps the grade 2. The other reason is his ability, you can Soul Blast the starter specifically, and you can look at the top card of your opponent's deck. Again, you can set up appropriately. If there's something you want up there, leave it up there. If there's something you don't want him having, bind it. It's a really nice card. Now this is the combo piece I was mentioning with the grade 2, because when you use this skill, your opponent has to guard with 2 cards from hand when attacking the Vanguard. Well, this card right here says when your 2 cards are retired from the Guardian Circle during the Vanguard swing, you can retire this and draw 2 cards. So it's a draw engine, and it's a great combo piece to just, keep a hand. Because that's one of the problems with the deck, no hand. Now this card can be changed depending on playstyles. The reason I run it is kind of get a little bit more power on the board, force your opponent to figure out how they want to guard, because if they use a trigger, it won't go off. If they don't use a trigger at all, or just let it hit, it will go to soul, give something plus 10. The other reason is if you can't get to your grade 4 and you're still on the grade 3, it's a great soul engine to keep going into the reverse trigger effects. General lineup can be tweaked. I run 6 draw, 6 crit for the simple fact of this deck has draw engine powers, like I said. So having more draw triggers is actually nice. Crits are still, crits, threat, you hit a crit. Like I've won game got someone from 1 to 6 because I hit a crit and they hit 2 heal triggers. Like, it's stupid. And of course, 4 heals because you kind of, heals are heals. There's nothing to explain here. It's kind of self-explanatory. So yeah, that was Starhulk. Really, really fun deck, but not really competitive. Kind of lacks that competitive aspect. Like, you can really have fun with this deck for the simple fact that all trigger luck is out of the game, so it's more calculated, more what's going to show up. You can literally kill somebody at 4 damage. You can have somebody kill themselves at 5 damage. Like, it's a really fun deck to play, but not play against. Like, you gotta apologize to whoever you're playing against. Other than that, with triggers and all that, I mean marker wise, you want to most of the times go to force 1 because you want to hit them with high numbers so they just keep dropping hand, risking yada yada yada, because you're not gonna get numbers in this deck, and going to force 2, not a lot of people are gonna let you hit if you're forced to. Other than that, it combos up nicely, has nice Star Hulk names, it has the whole trigger versing is its own gimmick, and like I said, it's just a fun deck, and I like the tech that I put in with the grade 1 and grade 2. It just helps that hand problem that it initially has. Like, you're not gonna have a great hand with this, you're just gonna hope your opponent kills themselves. Other than that was pretty much it. If you liked it, go watch some gameplays of it, find it on the channel by subscribing. You can always like this video, ring the bell to get notified when we post more videos. Other than that, give me your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Woo!